Everybody thinks of Belfast as a bustling city, streets, shipyards, airplanes arriving, people working everywhere, but really it's quite a modern place. And let's say 7,000 years ago, all of this would have been a wooded swampland, just perfect for hunters in the prehistoric period. And rather than seeing people walking to work, you might have glimpsed hunters stalking through the woodland with spears and bows and arrows, just making their living the way we all do today. For most of human activity in Ireland, there are no written records, and we simply rely on what archaeological evidence survives in the ground. When we do our excavations, we can find the pieces that give us the story of how people lived their lives, what sort of houses they lived in, the tools they used, the food they ate, the beliefs they had, the tombs they were buried in, and that is a treasure for us. Without that, we wouldn't have any understanding at all of our past. I'm standing beside a stone tomb, what's known as a portal tomb, and it's a very old tomb from the time of the first farmers. It was probably built about 3,500 years ago, maybe 3,600 years ago, so it's quite old. Once you start removing the ground, you can tell the history of what has been here. And you know, it's done in quite a measured way. For example, this is where the ground was before the dig started. We put in a series of grid pegs, all the measurements come back to the grids, you know. And the other use for this standing bulk is that it tells you the history. The further you go down, the older it gets, and archaeologists can read that. It's called a section. And so you look, you can see the ground plan, but also we try in these bulks, they're called, is to keep the layers that give you the chronology, what has happened over the thousands of years. What we do is we remove layer by layer, and that's done by trial. You can see it happening now. And in the layers, you may find different coloured features that maybe represent something that has happened in the past. For example, say we had a layer here and there was a socket for a stone, and you may trowel into that socket and suddenly find a ritual deposit at the bottom of the socket. You know, it may be a stone axe that was made all those thousands of years ago. We're near the town of Ballycastle in North Antrim. We're standing on top of a mound that's been used as a settlement for 1,200 years. It's a great big natural outcrop of sand and gravel. In fact, this whole area in the Ice Age, this was a glacial lake, and all the sand that you can see all around us, the ground that we're standing on, was sand that was deposited by the ice 17,000 years ago. But people came here to live because it was a very fortified height. The bell shrine itself was found around about here in the middle of the site. I actually found it myself. I was excavating a straight-sided pit. It was cut into the ground. It's probably about that depth, filled with light sandy soil. Well, it's all light sandy soil around here. And suddenly some of the sand just fell away from the side of the bell shrine, and I could see the copper and realised that it was, you know, I had something of, you know, real importance. Immediately it was apparent it was a good piece. These religious pieces had a whole power of their own. They were venerated. They were carried by warriors into battle. They were almost like the talismans of the warriors. We found this on a warrior site, And I believe that they were, this is my opinion, that they were keeping that in safekeeping for the church because it was such a powerful thing that your enemies would want to steal it, to have power over you. We've found all this material. It's here in the Ulster Museum. Why don't you come and see it?